in shooting the three-point shot. Last couple of games, he's made 7, and he's really in a good offensive rhythm right now.
It was a 20-point Sun Devils win on January 4th in Tempe. This offensive rebound already for the Sun Devils. Up top for Alston Mason, and no good. Ball tipped around, and another offensive rebound. This is what you just talked about, something to look out for. Freeman makes him pay finally on the third chance. Hammond going baseline, tough floater, too strong. Dak with an athletic putback. Malone back to the basket against Phillips. Back to Malone, quick turn, too strong.
And Colorado's going to try to throw it inside there for 2 reasons. Because smaller Arizona State team without Quaintance, and then that guy right there, they want to get him off the floor and get him into foul trouble. And something to keep in mind too, in addition to some of the injuries that they have had, they're relying heavily on 3 freshmen that play big roles on this team. That's rare in Power 5 basketball.
If Alston Mason thought he was going to get 90 seconds on the bench tonight, think again. Miller's deep 3, hit it. Adam Miller can really shoot it, and they'll need that tonight as well.
That's tough contested make right there.
Yakimovsky driving, no good, and a loose ball. Ali on the floor, great hustle from the freshman. For Sun Devils fans. Hammond getting downhill. They got to find some rhythm offensively. That's a good look inside to Trevor Baskin. Mason now trying to go to Jihad, another turnover. Baskin trying to go the distance. Oh, look at that from Baskin. Great move to take it all the way. Harrison Carrington taken away there by Ali, trying to go all the way and finishes. And one chance for the freshman Amir Ali from Little Elm, Texas. Against Phillips, a couple big bodies. Carrington going baseline. Look at Carrington! Oh my goodness!
Paint touch, driving it or throwing it inside.
Miller working with Phillips. It's a 3 instead. Miller does hit it. Almost taken away by Smith, who's now on the floor. Look at Miller. Rips it away, and Miller up for Mason. An easy layup. Can Hammond get going? Kicks it out. Good pass. Ruffin 3. That's really good offense from Colorado.
Well, and Ruffin, Chucky, I'll go back to it. You mentioned it. Colorado just takes care of it. I mean, they're shooting 47% from the floor, but it's that right there.
Miller with the hammer.
I really like Miller. I mean, if you have a glue or a toughness guy, he is certainly that for the Sun Devils.
Dak couldn't get it to fall. Nice offensive rebound and the putback by Baskin. An offense that looks a little more in rhythm. Into Dak. To the corner. Extra pass. Yakimovsky. Got it! You said it. Bandage that the best. Baskin for 3. Wide open, and it's a good night for Trevor Baskin so far. Mason with Phillips lobbing it up for Phillips, and look at that! Arizona State has made 6 of their last 6 from the field, make it 7 of their last 7, and that's Sannon with his first bucket.
They've filled their quota and more of dealing with injuries. Good news is you don't have anybody in foul trouble. Sannon has 2.
How tough is it when you lose guys the caliber of what they lost? Obviously, other guys have to step up, but it's just different roles as Mason steps back and hits the 3. How tough is that? Jihad driving, lost it, gave it up to Malone. Now numbers the other way. Hammond leading the break at the freshman. Sannon, look at the finish!
Making sure that he got out of that half with just the 1 foul. I think that's important, not only because of the depth, but because of the impact he's making while he's out there.
Hammond, nice step back mid-range jumper. Ron Cheek wanted a little pull-up floater.
Emotion, energy, and toughness. But the biggest thing, their Achilles heel, is that taking care of the basketball. Just his talent as a coach as well. I mean, he's going to keep grinding.
Hammond pulls up and he stays hot. 7 points for Hammond, all here in the second half. Phillips has a big size mismatch right now. Hammond's fronting him, and Phillips was just begging for the ball inside. Miller from a mile away knocks down the three. That's it. Dak running, kicks out. Ronchik got it. Good recovery by Sannon. Jope almost lost it. 5 to shoot. Ruffin, long way from the hoop. Around Miller, floats it up. Jope can't rebound it cleanly. Chases it down. Baskin on the follow, and somehow Colorado scores and ties it.
Yeah, that's the way you got to look at it at this point. Regroup a little bit, get back to playing the right way.
Baskin leaning in, and a great move.
Always a paint touch. There it is.
There's your paint touch. Phillips with the two-hand jam.
And have I told you I like Miller? The defender had turned his back to the ball and just throw it up to Phillips and let him go get it.
Nice feed, and Baskin with the finish.
Especially on the defensive end. I mean, to me, that is it, because when that happens, somebody's going to pop an 8-0 run on you before you can turn around.
Arizona State has put together a nice 7-0 run in the last 60 seconds. Hammond snaps that, cuts it back to a 2-point game. There is Hammond. Attacking again, scoops it up, no. Miller steps back in for the rebound. Inside, Baskin likes this matchup. Ruffin driving, hits the pull-up. Freshman's been pretty quiet tonight offensively. Miller deep three, rims up and rims, oh, all the way in, somehow. Quite the roll on the road for Miller. Yakimovsky mid-range shot. Dak right around Phillips. Oh my goodness, Bangott Dak crushes it.
Back in Boulder, young.
Here comes Hammond. Back to Dak, 5 to shoot. Ronchik, 4 to shoot around Sannon. Hangs and hits.
The paint. Ronchik right here has the angle, the size.
Jihad around Baskin. Got Dak to go up and leads in. Huge bucket for Bashir Jihad.
Well, both teams, Chucky, continue to attack the paint.
This is the same time that was on the clock. Yakimovsky, midcourt for the win. No good, and Arizona State survives in Boulder.